Hello and welcome to the energy of the weekend for April 26th and 27th. That would be Saturday and Sunday. Let's take a look here. Let's see what is going on for the weekend for us and myself, of course. All right, let's see here. See what's happening for the weekend for majority of us. There it is. Prosperity lies ahead. Well, that's lovely. You could be a Taurus. Yes, that's true. But let's go ahead here and let's keep going. Let's see what's happening here, right? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. So what's going on for the weekend? I see you guys. The Lovers, the Hermit. What else? The Four of Wands. Yeah, I don't feel like that's over there though. There we go. What's with the Four of Wands? What is that? What's that about? Queen of Cups. And finally, end result is right there. Okay, let's see what's happening with that. Three of Wands. All right, perfect. Okay, this is most likely one individual. These two people right here, these two individuals right here is most likely one person. Okay, and I'll explain why. The feeling that I get though is that number one, there's an individual here who has quite literally made a decision to move forward in their life. They are no longer looking backwards, okay? No longer looking backwards. Otherwise, of course, this would come up upside down, right? The Three of Wands is more so responsible for looking ahead in life, moving forward in life, focusing on the future in life, that kind of thing. Here, it seems like somebody has actually left a specific situation or maybe a dynamic of some sort. It can be romantic, it can be platonic. It could be at work too. You could have just said, okay, I'm making up my mind. It's been too long here. I need some stability. I want my stability here with the Four of Wands, right? And what's going on is an individual here has made the decision to basically leave something old and begin something new. Now, a lot of you, possibility here, but a lot of you, I have a feeling that this was a romantic connection, but you have instead chosen to look forward for yourself, do things for yourself, in the way of gaining or regaining stability for yourself. Which means that you are leaving the old behind, is basically what's going on here, okay? Signs though, I've got a Virgo, I've got a Gemini, Taurus, of course. I've got a, who is this? Just a second. It's given me Leo vibes with this one, but also Aries with the Four of Wands. Queen of Cups, anybody under the sun, mostly, this one here now is like a Pisces Cancer. The King of Pentacles is a earth sign, any earth sign, but this one here specifically gives me the feeling of Capricorn. And then the Three of Wands we have as an Aries or even Sagittarius moving forward for oneself, right? Expecting, like, having new doors open for them. It's that type of feeling here. Let me just see what type of energy wants to come through. Majority of you have just, if it's not in a lover's situation, it just means that majority of you have made the choice, okay? You've made the choice to leave the old behind, literally, and then move yourself forward, all right? Give me 1 second. Let me see what's happening. Just focusing on your own future, you know? Yeah, you know the truth of the situation too, apparently. So some of you have gained as much information as you required in order to then move yourself forward, and that's it. That's the deal. That's the done deal, basically. All right, let's see here in terms of energies, what would like to pop through for the energy here. Also, you will find that a lot of things are going to be moving forward swiftly after the weekend. Okay, after the weekend, you'll be finding that things are progressing a little bit faster. Energy is gaining momentum, that kind of thing. That's one of the cards from Moonology, but you will find that. But that's because, you know, the opposition of Pluto and Mars, I believe. Those two are going to be, doing their own thing from the from the weekend and on. Excuse me. Let's see here if there's anything else. Yep, there it is. Anything else after that? You're also not. Yeah, you're you're definitely not. You're not shy about letting individuals know that you're going towards better. You're not shy about this. Okay, you're gonna be able to communicate this with quite a lot of confidence here, being your own little pioneer towards good times, towards happy sunsets, that kind of thing. You're not gonna have an issue in communicating that, making your own goals clear and known, right? Yeah, yeah, you're definitely going to be talking about it. So if somebody does happen to, come back in without your knowledge, you've got the moon here, Cancer as well. But if somebody comes in without your knowledge or something like that, it seems like you're just going to tell it straight. Okay. I mean, I would advise to be kind with your words, of course, but you will tell it like it is. You'll be pretty transparent with your own goals here, and you'll be moving forward. It's that type of thing. Now, will you be achieving success in the long run here? Yes, you will. It seems like many of you have decided to kind of fly solo for a little bit, just to recuperate and regroup yourself and, gain the success that you really want in life. So, for example, some people may have had enough of being in relationships for the time being, and they're basically they're switching aside here. They're going to be focused more on their own stability, their own financial security, all that stuff. And then once they feel stable enough, once they feel secure enough in their material world, they'll be able to open up that door to another person, as an example, right? So it's something like this. It's actually nice. It's nice energy here. It's not grudging. It's not petty. It's not vengeful. It's nothing like this. But it seems like you'll be able to communicate your own goals here. If in case a person from the past may come in, you'll just tell them, hey, listen, sorry, but the ship has sailed and I'm on that boat. And I really want to go towards success. It seems like if there's anybody coming back, then you're gonna be making it known. You're gonna be making it known that you want a happy future ahead here. Air signs, of course, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Aries, what am I saying? Saturn. Jeez, maybe there is a Capricorn, but and Aquarius, but Jupiter is Sagittarius, Pisces, and then Mercury we have Gemini and Virgo. Okay, let's see what the message is from the forest spirits. Oh, already, and then we'll take a look here. Ignite change. Yeah, exactly. I feel that's what you're going to be doing here. Burn away the old and forge a new path to face the world with purpose and determination. Purpose and determination. You already know the truth here. Yeah, you already know the truth. You know what's going on. You'll be focusing more on your little pentacles here, more so than currently any love situations or anything of the sort. The Queen of Cups, the King of Pentacles, I have a feeling that you could be coming into a helper, though. That is potential. Somebody who is also willing to collaborate with you, alongside with you, and that's where you're going to be focused, right? But other than that, I wish you guys all the very best. Have a great weekend, and I think you guys will make your decision to just, aim higher, have your own standards, your own boundaries and all that, and, be a successful individual, a successful person. Success looks different to everybody, but it's one of those things. All right. I wish you guys all the very best. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.